there's something very beautiful that happened. If you've been watching my stories here on Experiment with Anderson or even on my own personal page, you saw that Herz Fauzan actually replied to me and reposted. We've been talking, and there's something interesting I want to start with. He said, it is not that you must always wait for someone to do things before you, but when you choose to go first, always know that you're going to take the arrows on behalf of others. Welcome back one more time to Experiment with Anderson. Today, I am very blessed and so happy to receive my guest. He is the first, and we're going to know what did he start? Why is he the first in what he does? Nkuko mubizi, here on this podcast, I allow men to introduce themselves. Barivuga. Even if the man I'm introducing or having today is not Rwandan, but we will allow him also to boost a little bit about himself. We will allow him to present himself and tell us just a little bit. Who is he? What does he do? And what has he been the first one to start in? So, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. Muraho neza.
Turaho neza cyane.
Amakuru yawe.
Ni meza yanyu.
Ni meza. You look so beautiful today.
You see, the thing I love about Ugandan men, you know how to give compliments. Like, just say right away. Right away. Yes, I love it. Our men don't do it. But yes, keep telling me.
My name is Alinda Shaun Michael. The first, she talked about the first. I'm the first ever Mr. Uganda 2024-2026. A mental health advocate, a peer educator, a student doing real estate and property management, and a proud East African.
A proud East African.
East African.
Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Orakoze.
Eko. You see, I was supposed to say Osozorcha. Wasozorcha. And then ask you to teach me how to say it properly. But you also told me what it means. Can you remind me? Because you told me yesterday.
So it's in Runyankole,
Yes.
my tribe.
Yes.
It's Orirota.
Orirota.
Yes.
Orirota.
That's.
Aha.
Then in Luganda, it's Wasuzotia.
Wasuzotia.
Wasuzemutia. Yes.
We'll be writing these things for ADHD people like me who forget everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So the way you introduce yourself, first, you're doing a lot of things.
Yes.
You're not just Mr. Uganda,
Yes.
but you're also working in other fields.
Yes.
I've been celebrating women in something called Power of She, and we realize that women don't know how to do just one thing. But now I want to ask you, as a man, why are you working in so many fields?
Yeah. And thank you. That's a very beautiful question. First of all, I'm young.
Yes.
So personally, I can't afford focusing on one thing. I have to try as many things as possible.
Yes.
So that among those things, I can get one to specialize in and give more focus on. Because now I'm into character development.
Yes.
I'm learning different things. So today you'll find me in poetry.
Yes.
Tomorrow you'll find me in entertainment. The other day you'll find me modeling. The other day you'll find me on land, trying to convince someone to buy land, real estate. You'll find me in marketing, advertising different products. And through that, I'm training myself.
And building a brand.
And building a brand, social networking.
So would you call that experimenting? Are you also experimenting
I'm
like
experimenting everything, just like I'm on this podcast.
Experimenting.
Experimenting,
Oh
yeah.
my God, it's perfect. I'm having a lot of people that are experimenting, and you're right. We are young. It's the only time we have when we can afford experimenting.
We still have that energy and the right people to talk to approach. But now when we are older, I was talking to my uncle, and he told me, when you're young,
Yes.
look for a good boss so that you learn everything.
He will mentor you.
Because time will come when you need to be the good boss.
Yes,
to
true,
someone.
true.
Yeah.
And you have to have something to give them. You have to have learned how to become a mentor.
Exactly.
Ah, okay. So you talked about something, and we will not pretend like we understood, because my people tend to hear something and we question it, but then we don't voice it. So we will not pretend like we understand what you mean by when you say Mr. Uganda.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be Mr. Uganda? Because I'm used to Mr. Shaun, Mr. Charmant, Mr. this,
Yeah.
but then you just said a country. So what does it mean, Mr. Uganda?
Yes, so Mr. Uganda is a pageant title, but this is beauty this is it's
Is it like a pageantry?
it's a pageantry, yes.
And then you're saying brains beyond beauty?
Yeah, brains beyond looks.
We did do that, something like that
Yes,
here
brains
also.
beyond
Yeah.
looks. You have to have something that can positively impact the community, impact the fellow youth. So, as we all know,
Yes.
the girl child has been given all the attention she needs.
Yes, because we know how to be loud, please.
Yes,
Allow
and
us.
you're supposed to be loved. You're supposed to be loved.
Yes.
But men, we have to be part
Of
of
who's
that.
loving
we
us.
actually
Who's,
the ones to love you, but
Yes.
how are we going to love you when we are not mentored to, when we are not given attention,
When you're neglected.
we are neglected, we actually forgotten, because now they focus more on a girl child,
Yes.
thinking the boy child can do everything on his own, but
True.
they can't.
True.
We need to be mentored, we need
Yes,
to
properly.
be given attention to, so that we are able to become the men you want us to be. We are able to become
Present father figures, present man figures.
responsible citizens
Responsible citizens.
of our countries.
Yes, responsible
responsible
citizens.
brothers, because we have sisters.
Yes.
Responsible
Friends.
uncles,
Friends.
husbands.
Yes, so that we're
all
safe
that.
with you, whether or not we are related.
Exactly. So that's how the Mr. Uganda pageant comes in.
Okay.
Like, I'm now a representative of all the male youth in my country.
Perfect.
I'm a representative of actually the male, not only the youth.
Yes, yes.
You get
Because it's Mr. Uganda. It's not
Yes.
just the boys or the young boys, it's the men in general.
exactly. And by being Mr. Uganda, it means that at least we have now a stepping stone of starting the campaign of Recognize a Boy Child.
I love that.
Yeah, the campaign of having a
Yes.
sister and a brother come together, because we are now uniting each other the same way you see Miss Uganda.
Yes, yes.
It's how Mr. Uganda.
Because we
also
do
came
have
in.
we've had, it
You
stopped,
had Miss Rwanda,
but we
yeah.
had Miss Rwanda.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, imagine you had the Miss Rwanda and you had the Mr. Rwanda. How beautiful it would be.
I saw that a long time ago. I think I was either at the university SFB
Yeah.
or the Butare. I don't remember because I was so young at the time. We still had those IDs of paper. We didn't have these cards. And at that time, we attended Mr. Rwanda. It was so beautiful because when people walked in, they had their own expectations and assumptions that it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Men shouldn't be showing off their handsomeness. They shouldn't be showing off their... So people walked in a little bit to mock them. But then when we walked into the room, the women enjoyed so much that men were also taking space, that it was not mocking anymore. It was actually beautiful and fun to watch. And it even got more stronger and more beautiful when the men talked, because they were like, we're not doing this to show off or we're handsome. No, we're doing this because it also matters that there's representation, that a young boy can look at me
Exactly.
and say, I like what he does. I would love to keep
You're being
doing
a
it."
role model. You know, us men or boys, we don't have role models.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes, I do. I do.
And the role models we have are either Ronaldo,
Yes.
Messi,
Yes.
LeBron
James.
Michael
Yeah.
Jordan,
Yeah.
the people we can't approach.
No.
You understand?
Yes.
But now, this is the high time we get like role models we can approach.
That you can ask questions.
We can ask questions.
So I started with Hertz Fauzan's comment because I was watching his podcast and I really missed intellectual conversation, not just in Africa, but on a global level. And for the first time, I was looking at And he's not the only one. There is also Diary of a Niger Girl. There is something that's changing on social media where we're seeing people who actually care about being role models, people who actually care about what do we call it, mentoring, people who are educating instead of entertaining. So you're the first Mr. Uganda.
Yes, yes.
Those arrows I talked about,
Yep.
they are hitting somewhere.
Yep.
Can you tell us about what it's like being first Mr. Uganda, the first Mr. Uganda, but also what it's like being also taking on the responsibility of saying, I want to inspire young men in a field that is, I'm going to enjoy saying this, in a field that is female dominated, because pageantry worldwide, it is a female dominated field. So what are the arrows you've met, but also what are experiences that were can only be understood by someone who stepped into pageantry as a man and not as a woman?
First of all, my biggest challenge is being the first ever.
Always. Yeah.
But being a firstborn in everything is also a blessing.
True, I am a firstborn. I know what you mean. Yes.
And I'm a firstborn of my mom.
Yes, always starting trouble. The
And
firstborns.
to be honest, I've
Yes.
always called myself the first. If you go on my social media platforms,
Yes.
Alinda Shaun Michael
Yes.
or Shaun Donzo the first.
Yes.
Meaning I embrace being the first in everything. But now being the first ever Mr. Uganda,
Is intense.
being the first ever person to hold a title that is not known.
Yes. Because Mr. Uganda is no Mr. Anywhere is new. Is very new.
Some countries have been having their misters, but for Uganda, I'm the first ever. I have to introduce myself and talk about the title everywhere I go.
Gomba kwivuga.
Yes. I have to kwivuga everywhere.
You have to kwivuga everywhere you walk in. Yes.
So it's challenging. And you know how hectic and irritating it is to talk about the same thing all the time.
Over again. Very repetitive.
You find people comparing Mr. Uganda to Miss Uganda.
Non-stop.
The
brain works
Miss
like
Uganda
that.
has this.
Yes.
Miss Uganda got this.
Yeah.
For you, we haven't seen anyone.
Where are these
We
things?
haven't seen you. You're not driving.
What are your projects?
You're
What
not-
impact are you doing?
What impact are you doing?
Yeah.
And I have to make sure that I create awareness and create a path for the next that is coming in.
Yes. So that they have less thorns
Yes.
to walk
I have to defend
Yes.
the title and the pageant
Yeah.
all the time
Yes.
because they won't look for the CEO to ask her questions.
Yes.
If they land on me, it's me to answer all questions.
Because you're the face of it.
I'm the face of it. Those are the arrows I'm getting for other people.
Yes.
Which is beautiful because this is what I signed up for.
It's true.
We should always
yes,
remember
it's true. There has to be, yes.
it's what you
yes.
signed up for. So you have to bear with everything that comes with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's difficult, but worth it. And with whatever the arrows you're talking about,
Yes.
shape you in a way that you're becoming now, you're having a tough skin. You know, tough skin?
Yes. Yes.
Your character development.
And you can really even mentor properly.
Yes.
Because there's nothing that they will say to you, the young ones, that will be strange or that will be new,
Exactly.
that you haven't gone through.
Yes. So being the first ever, it's all about creating a path. You're like a firstborn in a family.
Yeah.
You're either rich or you're the poorest.
Yes. You're either the black sheep or you're the favorite.
Your favorite.
There's never a middle.
So you have to choose one.
Yeah.
You have to be the one that is focused, ready to move, and ready to lead. So all this, being the first ever in something, you're not only preparing yourself for the future,
Yeah.
you're paving a way for the ones that are behind. So to me, It's challenging,
But
but
it's worth
a
it.
blessing.
It's
Very
worth
worth
it.
it, yes.
It is worth it. Now I have to ask you before we talk about mental health, because for me it's very, very important. I've been trying to bring up the conversation of mental health on the podcast, but I've been struggling because there's so much to talk about in life.
Yeah.
But can we talk about who are the people that organized Mr. Uganda so that structure is there?
Yes, yes.
And what was it like working with them? Because us, we've had our own issues
Yes.
with Miss Rwanda. But for you, what has been your experience working with the organizers?
Okay, thank you for that question. But before I talk about the organizers, I want to give my flowers to a gentleman that led me to being Mr. Uganda.
Nice. Okay,
Yes.
who is it?
The gentleman is called Joram Muzira Job.
Joram was here. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Joram is the CEO of Joram Modeling Management, and that the modeling management is the biggest in East Africa and recognized in Africa and Europe.
Nice.
Yes. So I was a model in working under him, and he still gives me job opportunities. Even before I came to Rwanda, he
Yes.
called me and had an opportunity, but unfortunately I wasn't going to be there. But he mentored me.
He's someone who's always checking on you, pushing
Pushing.
you.
So when he saw the Mr. Uganda pageant,
He was like, you have.
Shaun,
You have.
you have to
Go.
Yes,
Jayu,
you're
Jayu.
worth it. You're meant
Yes.
for this.
Yes.
And
And you will win, I know.
to be honest, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have this confidence to sit here or do any public speaking if it wasn't for Joram.
Yes.
So I really give you your flowers, Mr. Joram. And he's a visionary. He's someone that can see you and tell you, you know, your looks are for pageant.
Yes.
Your looks are for the runway.
He takes time
can
to
do this.
observe. He's an observant
Exactly.
man.
He nurtures you to being that. He's a star maker.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Yes. So when the pageant came on, of course, he was so vocal about it. He encouraged me. And I was the first to register for the auditions.
So the first one who registers is the first one to win.
No,
What happened?
it was God's grace.
Ah.
He
Amen.
did. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, so
Amen.
the CEO of Mr. and Miss Uganda is called a lady called Brenda Nanyonjo. She's the lady I've been working with. She works with an amazing team. She's a very amazing, an amazing lady.
Yes.
She's a parent.
Mm-hmm.
She's, I would also call her a visionary. And I think the country should also appreciate her
Yes.
for
yes.
creating such platforms that we can use to amplify our voices.
I love that.
Such platforms that we use to create positive impacts. Now, being a mental health advocate or talking about mental health in schools and communities on podcasts like this, it's because I was given a platform.
Otherwise,
I can use,
it's true. It's true.
Yes,
Yes.
to talk about, to spread their information, to create awareness.
Yes.
So,
because you need a structure to be able to work that allows you to work and really help and mentor
yes, exactly. Now with this platform, my voice can go
very easily.
easily. I can create the impact I wanted to a large number of people
Fast.
faster.
Yeah. Because if you was just started from the bottom,
Yes.
it makes everything harder to do.
Yeah, and they're very supportive. They're very supportive.
Remind me the name of the woman.
Brenda Nanyonjo.
Hi, Brenda Nanyonjo. We celebrate you. We're in the month of March,
Yeah,
so
we
we're
call
celebrating
her
women.
Mama.
Hey, hi, Mama.
Yeah, we call her Mama.
I love that.
So those are the people I work with. And of course, I have my runners up. I have the
Yes.
first runners up, I have the second runners up. And they make sure that Mr. and Miss Uganda,
Yes.
they're all active
I love that.
and working.
I love that.
Yes.
We've been talking about also structure a lot with this podcast, where we're trying to figure out for the entertainment and creative industry, how do we build such things? Because you're talking about mentors,
Yes.
you're talking about actual people building a structure where you can stand on a stage and then you can start impacting. You are talking about supportive healthy environment that allows you to, whenever things get hard or confusing, you can talk to this person and say, I want to go to Rwanda, but this is happening. What do I do? And then this person can tell you, I may not be able to physically help you, but this person can do this and this person can do this. We are still building that when it comes to the creative industry here, especially for some of us. Some people already have something that kind of looks like that, or big stars. But then for people who are beginning, or myself, who would I call my mentor? Honestly, for me, I think social media has allowed me to have several mentors. Like Fauzan is someone who he has really validated my experiences.
Yeah, I think you introduced me to him.
Yes.
And everything he talks about is relatable and it's our daily life.
Yes. Very
so
fast.
we can relate to everything.
So let's talk about the mental health also.
Yeah.
I've been trying so hard. I'm so happy that you came, because you're like a gift from God. Because I was like, how do we talk about mental health?
Yes.
How do we talk about mental health? Because we are getting big. There's a bank here called Bank of Kigali that is interested in investing into arts. And they've created a section called Be Creative. And then they wrote that the creative sector will be getting 1 billion. But that will be loans. It will not be grants. It will not be funding. There are actual real issues.
The more circles you get, and
yes, you have to pay back with interest.
Yeah, we have a lot of that in Uganda. Different sectors in the creatives industry.
Us is new. Us is the first time.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. We have the musicians have their circle.
Yes.
DJs have their circle. Movie filmmakers have their circle. Even people like in the villages.
Yes.
We have what we call PDM, Parish Development Model. Each parish has a circle.
Us is new. Us is very new, to a point that we're still putting everything together. When it launched, when the BK Creative launched, the singer was on stage with a painter next to her with a. So it's like we're putting everything together because it's new. And I understand that, but you understand the risk of it. For example, musicians will be the one that will be very loud. We don't get copyright. We don't get this. Then the painters or people who make books, all of a sudden
they also need the copyright.
They also need copyright. They also have their own real issues, but they will shut up because we're too vocal.
Yeah, I think talking about that, that's what has been happening in Uganda. The past months or 2 years or 3 until last week.
Yes.
There were creatives.
Yes.
Or especially most musicians were fighting for copyright to get copyright. And the musicians were more vocal about it. And they are more vocal because their voices reach a larger audience. And it's faster.
Yeah.
You get.
But
when the musicians are talking about it, they're also fighting for the writers, the authors.
Yes.
They're fighting for the movie makers. You understand?
Fact.
Until they all come together,
Yeah.
they win.
Yeah.
Which happened in our country. It happened last week. Understand?
Yeah.
So we have to also give flowers to artists like Eddie Kenzo.
Yes, we love him here. We love him so much in Rwanda.
For the copyright, we give credit to artists like Shiba Karungi.
Yes.
Credit to artists like Palaso. At least those are the ones we've been seeing on the front line. Alan Tonics.
Pushing.
Yeah, they're pushing. But we also give credit to filmmakers like Matthew Nabwiso. He has also been vocal about it. We
build a system, build a copyright system, build it.
We give creators to people like we have a lawyer. He's now popular because he's a personal lawyer to Bebe Cool. You know Bebe Cool?
Yes, we do. We listen to Ugandan music a lot.
Yes, we call him Council Ebo. Yeah, that boy is he's young, but he knows what he's doing. So they've been vocal.
They understand the intellectual property. They understand the laws that need to be changed, drafted.
Yes. So they all tried, and finally their voice was heard, and the law was passed in Parliament. So we're just waiting for the president to sign, and we pray it comes out well and is able to benefit all of us. I think it's something.
It's
that
something
might
amazing.
happen, yeah, in Rwanda
Yes.
too.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Fingers crossed it goes well. Because copyright it doesn't only help artists, but it helps the whole economy of the country.
The whole.
It helps everyone we hire.
Imagine copyright plus tourism.
Perfection. Perfect. And they work so well together. Copyright and tourism, they work so well together. Here we have few people working on it, like Samuel Sangwa. He created a trademark called copyright friendly, because you've noticed that sometimes there's artists have been dealing with so much pain and struggle that when they talk about the mistreatment, the lack of copyright, they get emotional. And it can become like a clash between the people that are supposed to pay and the people that are supposed to be paid.
Yeah, plus remember, entertainment is not all about making people happy. You have to have a financial aspect coming with it.
Yes.
So if I'm able to entertain you and I'm not getting, when I go back home, I'm broke. When I get sick, they have to do car washes. They have to play football to collect money and treat me. Yet I created something that can
everyone
feed
is
me.
using.
Everyone
And yet
is
everyone
using.
is using it, but then you're poor, then you're hungry.
Poor.
So that's what creates the frustration. But Samuel Sangwa has a very first time I heard copyright friendly, it pissed me off.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it pissed me off. But then he explained it, and I was like, interesting. So he's trying to find, in a very logical way, like Hertz Fauzan likes to say, human beings, we have to find a logical way of dealing with things. So how does he make sure you benefit and I benefit, but I also realize that I'm benefiting? Because artists understand completely why copyright is important to them. But the people that are supposed to pay, they don't understand, why are we paying for this? Since we were born, people were singing for us for free. All of a sudden, you guys want us to pay. Why? So he finds a way that when you pay copyright, taxes are reduced on your business. It makes it very interesting. When you pay copyright, you are also respecting human rights. Because sometimes people play our music, they use our paintings, but they have no idea that we're actually not being fed from things we've created. They don't realize that the world has changed. It's now very capitalistic. Before there was just trading. I could come sing for you, you give me matoke, and we are good.
It was actually passion. But we're discussing about this last night with some friends of mine, and we're talking about passion.
Yeah.
They were asking, can you be too passionate to the point that you're only focusing on that thing and that thing is not generating income for you?
And artists have made that mistake. Why? Because we have romanticized the artist struggle to a point that there's books now that are there just to remind artists, you are dying for generations from hunger while other people are fully benefiting. Where you will see the case of Michael Jackson when he was talking about ownership, where you will see the case of Prince, where he ends up writing he's like, I'm a slave. These people are completely getting benefits from me and I'm getting nothing.
Yeah.
Toni Braxton, she got completely bankrupt, yet she was touring the whole world. TLC, they were holding Grammys. And they were like, but we are broke.
You see, when you're in the limelight, everything seems easy and perfect in the eyes of the people that are behind.
Yes.
But for you, dying, miserably dying.
Yes.
But when we come outside, you have to smile for everyone.
Because you're a public figure.
You're a public figure.
And now all of a sudden people have a saying.
You're dying inside.
Yeah. And there we're touching on mental health.
Yeah.
So there's the aspect of money, which we really would love that you fix. Copyright, please help us, please. Before you give us loans, first let's fix the structures and the copyrights.
Yeah, and you talked about taxes reducing.
Oh, yes.
So when copyright is fixed, that means even the smallest sound, do you know these sounds that trend?
Yes.
Can be copyrighted?
Yes.
So in that way, the owner of the sound is getting money. The government is also getting. The money is actually coming into the economy.
Yes, but because there's no structure, we're not touching that money.
Yes,
but yet the money is there.
Yes, the more we have a lot of sources of income, the more the taxes reduce.
Yes. Yes.
Understand? But
Yes.
now the taxes are high because the government doesn't have sources of
Income.
income,
Proper income.
proper income.
Yeah. I know. Because when you go to countries like Dubai, you find that taxes are really low. And you're like, why do Qatar people have this type of system and we don't?
You know a kid called Tenge Tenge? With the sound Tenge,
Oh, yes.
Tenge,
Oh, yes.
Tengelele.
Oh, yes.
Now, he's under a foundation called Wembley Mo Foundation. Wembley is a dancer,
Yes.
but he brings all these street kids
Together.
to the foundation. You understand? So that's where Tenge Tenge
comes in and was well managed is the word we would use.
Now Tenge Tenge's sound, if we had copyright in Uganda, we would have copyrighted it in the country.
Yes.
Do you know that the sound was
yes.
copyrighted in the USA? And it's those people
that paid.
Getting money from that sound.
Of course, because if there was a proper structure, they would send that money straight to Uganda.
It's them benefiting from the sound.
But you know, we have the same. There is this one that got viral Rwandans that was said, ambassador of something. That's a Rwandan.
Yes.
Ambassador
ATM
of
machine.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
That guy would be having money. He wouldn't be frustrated. But this is a person that blew up for a month.
Yeah.
Or
worldwide, on a global level.
He became a meme.
Yeah. Global
but
level.
When you find him now,
no money he's making from that sound.
You get.
Yeah.
So those are the things. Plus, the more the creatives benefit, the more they are delivering.
Yeah. And the tourism works better. Visit Rwanda would completely
but
boost
now I'm
from
not
that.
benefiting, so there's no way I'm going to happily talk about the country and the beauty about it. But if I'm getting the money, trust me, I'll even book a chopper to shoot a video.
Because you have the money to do so. Because you have the money to afford the chopper.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now you don't have the money. You have the name.
Yeah.
You're known.
Yeah. You're viral, but
You're
that's
viral.
it.
You don't have a car.
Yeah.
You can't hop on a border. When you hop on a border, you're into blogs the following morning. What comes with that? At the end of the day, you lock yourself in the house.
Because mentally, now you're really struggling.
Yes. And the people you have around you
Yeah.
are not real friends.
No.
They're these people that come when you have something. When you don't have, they go. So you lock yourself in the house, and at the end of it all, you're like, you know what? Let me try smoking. They told me if I smoke, they told me if I smoke, I'll feel fine. Let me try drinking from home. Let me start with that.
And then the friends will call you also. Oh, you've been in the house for too long. Let's go drink.
Go out.
Let's go drink.
You're piling on what you've been doing now.
Yeah.
Or you find you can no longer reason well because you feel downplayed. You're in the house now, consuming all types of drugs.
Yes, all of them.
You're not being booked.
And then they keep saying, another thing of romanticizing, they keep saying artists are such junkies. Artists are not serious people. They're alcoholics. And I'm like, they do that because they've experienced this level of neglect. So there's no other thing that silences their mental health. But they cannot afford going to a therapist because they don't have the money.
They don't have the money. Plus, they find everyone not a safe environment.
Yes.
Like the community that would have been a safe environment, it's the same community fighting them.
Yes.
It's the same community judging them. So if I come and I open up to you, I may think I'm opening up to a friend, yet this friend of mine is a blogger.
I'm looking at you like, who does he think he is?
You get? This friend of mine is a blogger, so I'm going to tell you whatever I'm going through or whatever I'm thinking next time I say I'm in news.
Yeah.
I'm being discussed.
Yeah. He's saying we don't support him. Why are artists always whining and whining? Let's actually stay on that point because you're Mr. Uganda.
Yes.
Our Miss Rwanda of 2020 released a book called The Crown.
That's Naomi?
Naomi, Shimne Naomi, where she talked about actual serious issues she faced.
Yeah.
In the comments, in people's houses, some were so harsh, but some were on the pictures were like, oh my God, we read and we cried. And some is honest. Some people are being honest. But some others were like, she's missed, she has a car, she made money. Why is she complaining? Like, what could she have met that she could talk about? Like, and they would invalidate fully an experience that they've never lived in, that they don't understand at any point
Yeah.
the heaviness of the crown that you guys have to carry. Good friend of mine, good old friend of mine. We just had a TV thing. She was also a miss. She was called Miss Dorian. We went to the same school. We're in the same class. We're good friends. I saw a lot of things that happen to pageants. The process you guys go through, the unkindness, the inconsiderateness that people make you go through, kind of reminded me, which is why I'm very interested in this man being in the pageantry. It reminded me what men go through sometimes, where we're like, but you have men privilege. Why are you complaining?
Yeah.
But you have audacity. Why are you complaining? Men have done this and this and this and this and this wrong. Why are you complaining? So now, instead of actually listening to one human being and understanding what their personal experience is and figuring out how do we make sure this doesn't happen, we've put you all in a group, compressed you,
Yes.
and anything you will say, we will chew you properly.
Will be used against us.
Anything, to a point that I asked the friend Dorian, I was like, so are you thinking of a way you can also talk about your experience just to also validate what Naomi talked about? Because she's the only one that has spoken up openly in a book, taken time to really talk about the mental health, because her project was about mental health.
Yes.
She needs people, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it straight up. She needs people who are into pageantry, who are misses, to also back her up. Because sometimes when you're the whistleblower that says, because she didn't say everything, but even what she said, I need other people to say she's right.
And to me personally,
Yes.
I've heard about the book.
I think I will gift it to you. No, I will gift it to you.
All right, thank you so much.
It will be my
I
gift to you.
appreciate, yeah.
Yes.
But she talked about depression, right? She talked about anxiety.
Yes.
She talked, I don't know if she was suicidal at the moment. But now, when you choose to be a leader,
Yes.
you sacrifice a lot. You put a lot aside and focus on leading people.
Yes.
And when you're a leader, you're trying to make other people happy. We work according to what the other people want.
Yes.
And we forget ourselves, we forget our lives.
Yes.
But now, these people
That
we
you're
are working
sacrificing
for
yourself for.
don't see that.
Yeah.
And they don't want to know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that alone,
Because they feel like you have a privilege that you're a leader.
we have had all their issues on our shoulders as leaders. And it takes a leader
Yes.
to come out and pour out their heart.
Yes. Like how she did.
How Naomi did. But I'm sure
Yes.
if you sit Naomi down, it took her time. Naomi had to heal first.
Yes.
The way I had to heal first so that I can tell my story out there, so that I can use my story to heal other people. You understand?
Yeah, you have to fill up your cup before you
Yes.
give other people.
Before you give other people, you have to first save yourselves. So Naomi saved herself
Yes.
so that she can also save
Others.
others. As I said, when you're in the limelight and everyone's eyes are on you, you have to
Yes.
be perfect. You have to be on point. You have to smile even if you're not in the mood of smiling.
Even if you were
You have
not
to be
well
strong.
treated.
Yes, because that's, as a leader, is what you signed up for.
For.
Until that person criticizing you has stepped into your shoes,
Cannot fully relate.
they won't relate.
But then you remember, she was probably 18. She was 18 or 19.
She was young.
So that's the part I don't understand. I struggle with, because I was watching Dorian. We had just finished the national exams. Even our marks were not yet out. And everyone had that saying of, but these girls chose it. And I was like, but they're 18 and 19.
Yeah, we choose it, but we don't choose
The
being
mistreatment,
harassed.
you don't choose to be harassed.
Yes.
You're still young. You're also learning. You have beautiful projects that need support for them to come to life.
Exactly. Yeah, by the time we step in to be Mr. Uganda,
Yeah.
you have a project you want to create awareness for. It's a platform you want to use.
Yeah. But it can't just be a one man's job.
Can't
We
be a
need
one-man-
to
It
support
doesn't-
you.
We need support. Now me, I'm not a counselor.
Yeah.
I'm not a therapist.
Yes.
But I have a story I can tell. I need support from counselors. I
Yes.
need support from the Ministry of Health. I need support from the
people,
therapists.
yes.
I need the support from the community.
Yes.
Because what I'm talking about, the story I'm sharing, helps your child, helps you as well.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm in communities talking to parents, us men, or even the girls, when we're growing up, we grew up with tough parents.
Yes.
Like, you fear to contribute
Yes.
to something.
Because if it's a mistake, you get whooped.
You're
Even you were
getting
whooped
whooped.
sometimes when it's not a
You
mistake.
understand? And we grew up, now African communities, still about mental health.
Yes.
Parents out there, please be friends to your children. Be friends to us. Make us feel brave enough to open up to you.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
And as a child, if you open up to your parent and the parent accepts you,
Yeah.
it's a win.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm going through all that. I'm fighting depression. I'm fighting anxiety. I'm on drugs, but I need someone to talk to, like the closest. Now, imagine you've talked to your mom and something confidential. You've talked to your mom because you want to fight the battle. You want her to help you fight the battle.
You need help.
And the other thing you hear is your aunt calling you.
Hey, from Belgium, that does happen to me.
Started drugs, you know
Yeah.
what, this and this. But this
Yeah.
was so
Confidential.
confidential.
It was between you and your mom. It was between you and the person you're asking for help.
Exactly. Meaning, your mom is the community you need.
No, I hear
You
you.
get?
Yeah, I hear you
To
very
fight
well.
that.
Yeah.
Now, it's the same thing to us. We came in, you guys supported us, support us from day one until the end. Because what we are trying to communicate, or the awareness we are trying to create, doesn't only benefit us, it benefits the whole country.
Yeah. All the young boys that are watching, all the young girls that are watching are fully inspired. Because look at Naomi, she's been going to schools, explaining the book, and the videos are breathtaking. The young girls have questions about, what about this? And I'm struggling with school. I'm struggling with... It's a whole thing. Periods, you're a girl. There's so much happening at a young age.
Yes, and you might find it's the daughter or the son of the person that harassed Naomi.
True.
That is benefiting from the book.
True. The people that are in the comment section insulting her, saying privilege and everything, their kid is going through the same thing that only Naomi can help with in that moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to me, I think before we spread negative information about our leaders,
Yes.
to be specific,
Yes.
because you're an artist, you're a leader.
It's also very interesting the way you are correlating being a miss or a mister or an artist with leading, because it's almost never that in this country, I'll not talk in general, but it's almost never that you hear people acknowledge the level of influence and leading that we have, from artists to pageantry to public figures. And you find that actually people, when in the comment section, they're always questioning that leading. How dare an 18-year-old has that level of position, has that level of leading, has that level of privilege, they're just beautiful. This is why the brains
This is
was introduced. The brains over beauty was introduced. It was to fight that.
brains beyond looks.
Brains beyond looks, because it was always questioned.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's in the African culture or worldwide. They think beautiful or handsome men
Means-
can't be leaders. They think we feed off looking good. No, we have a lot to offer. We have a lot of impact, positive impact we
Yes.
can create on a country.
Yes.
Now, as Mr. Uganda, I'm in Kigali, Rwanda right
Yes.
now
Yes.
on a podcast talking as Mr. Uganda.
Yes.
We are talking about different topics that I would have decided to keep in Uganda.
Yes.
But this is leadership. This is leadership beyond looks and beauty.
And please understand me where I stand on looks. Please be beautiful. That's also another thing. I find women trying to be ugly. I'm among those women for a long time. You end up struggling with this thing of pretty privilege. You're always trying to be less pretty because then you'll be taken more seriously. You're trying to be ugly to see if you can be taken more. People could listen to what you're saying. It's very funny. For human beings, I find it very funny. And validating someone's opinion because of how they look.
Yeah, first of all, we should all embrace how we look.
Yeah.
We should
And
all
point.
embrace
It's true.
what God has given us, because you'll forever be you.
Yeah. You came here with that body, you will go with that body. There is no switching it up. Yes.
Yes.
And people shouldn't be invalidated because of that. There is a point we also talked about when we talked about copyright, and you just reminded me that when you said that you came to Rwanda and you're leading. We talked yesterday about monetization and making money from all these platforms. In Uganda, I think you're doing better than us. Already we've pointed out.
We
What is
appreciate
your-
that. Thank you for recognizing that.
We are doing better.
Yeah.
You are doing better than us. What is your point of view on that? What is your point of view on monetization of social media? Because it doesn't just affect us, artists and pageantry, but it affects anyone who's doing content. So from the woman who's cooking in her own house, and it can truly reduce unemployment in African settings.
Yeah.
Because specifically in Rwanda, we have a high rate of unemployment. Uganda, I think, is the same. But if people are making money from these social media that we're already consuming and we're already using, it can really allow people to have some money in the pocket. So what is your opinion? What is your point of view on that?
First of all, I'm not happy that COVID came,
Yes.
but I'm happy it came.
Yes. I understand
Because when COVID came, there's what they call e-commerce.
you. Yes.
You get?
Yes.
When COVID came, that's when we realized that we can work from home.
Yes.
That's
Very
when
fast.
we realized that we can create content
Yeah.
and it feeds us. And
Yes.
because now the content creators in Uganda are not benefiting. Maybe most of them are not benefiting from the, let's say, TikTok paying them.
Fully. Yes,
But
they are not
getting
monetized.
endorsements from
Okay.
outside.
Okay,
Yeah.
that we do have here too. We have
Yes.
like Naomi can get endorsement from like Pampers. I think she was trying to do the Pampers thing. Yes. Yeah.
So they can get endorsements from that. For example, now me as Mr. Uganda,
Yes.
I'm blessed that I got a chance to work with a company called Ankole Heritage.
Uncle.
So Ankole Heritage, they have Ankole Heritage Fashion. They have Ugandan Sweet Haven chocolates, chocolates made from Uganda.
Nice.
They do
Nice.
ceramics. They're now venturing into tinned beef
Yes.
and beans. You understand?
Well, I've seen them here too. Tinned
Yes.
beans and
So-
it actually tastes amazing.
Now that's something I can self benefited
Yes.
as Mr. Uganda.
Yes. So the public figure ended up giving you an endorsement, and you have some money that
Yes.
allows you to live.
Yes, that allows me to live.
Yeah.
You understand? Meaning,
Yes.
Besides creating awareness about mental health, I'm a brand that can uplift another brand.
Yes.
I'm a brand that can collaborate with
Another brand.
Another brand. Then when it comes to content
And
monetization, I'm really happy for Randiz that at least your TikTok has been monetized, and we pray you'll have to benefit from, like you'll have to get
Yeah, we're still in
real
the
money,
process.
But
and
at least
yeah,
it has been monetized. A step has been
we
taken.
actually don't know. I have to say this on camera. We don't know if we're fully monetized, because this issue was brought up by Bruce Melody. He's an artist, a singer. When he asked our president during Mushichirano, it's a meeting that happens between the president and the people, and he asked if he could help us get monetized. And the president was like, "What's the issue? Why are you not monetized?" And they gave him explanations of these are the bullet points. And he was like, "Okay, let's work on it. Let's work on seeing how to make that happen." This is a country where we really do make things happen. And sometimes it has become too normal for us that we don't understand that it's not as easy as it looks. Because the issue of monetization also has to do with the continent. Africa, even if you're monetized, you don't get paid as well as other continents.
But at least you're earning something.
And that something completely changes our lives.
Yes.
Because let's say I have a friend is Ugandan, Bolton, hi Bolton, and let's say per month he's able to make from TikTok or maybe from Instagram, let's say a small amount, between $300 to $400, he probably makes more. That's money that can really change a Rwandan's life here. So when Bruce Melody talked about it, me personally, I wish he had talked about our issues of copyright in music because we are selfish. But I love that he didn't take the selfish route, and he talked about something that can fully benefit everyone, from singers to pageantry to a woman, again, cooking in her own and taking videos. So then I started seeing things circulating like TikTok has allowed us to get monetized and everything, but it's not yet confirmed.
But yeah, you might say
it's in the process.
It's in the process, at least.
Yeah.
The government tried to.
But you know why I'm being careful?
A few days ago,
I'm being careful about it because, I'm going to say it in the camera, I want us influencers and leaders, as you're calling us, to also do our part. We cannot expect the government to be the only ones to do things. We need to tell them clearly, this is what we need and this is how we can do our part.
Yes.
We need to be part of the solution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because now, for example, in my country, I don't know much about this.
Yes.
But I feel frustrated when a group of people come up with an idea or a project, then they approach the president for money. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's say they're creatives.
Oh, yes.
Let's say they're creatives. Mm-hmm. You get? I feel it would be much, because now the money the president will give you, or the money you get from the government, might be a lot at that moment. Yeah. But it won't create like enough
sustainable impact. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now imagine there's a content creator in Gulu district.
Yes.
There's a content creator in Kisoro district. There's a content creator in Bahara, Kampala. Not everyone is going to benefit from the money you get from the president.
Nope.
But if you go to the president, sit him down, discuss about monetization on these apps, monetization on Instagram, monetization on
all of them, TikTok, YouTube,
monetization on YouTube as a creative.
Spotify for us.
You get it?
Yes.
Yes, all those are streaming platforms work.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But now, as the artists are fighting for copyright, you as okay, I'm going to say this if it causes backlash. I don't care. You as a YouTuber, you've gone to the president, but you're just taking this, 5 billion.
Yes.
You understand?
Personally, you put it in your pocket.
No, not in their pocket. It's for the circle
Okay. The YouTube.
of the creatives.
Okay.
And it's a very good thing.
Their
Because
own
as a
little
creative,
niche.
I can go there, get this money,
Yeah.
part of the money,
Yeah.
go develop myself, bring money with profits. That's very okay.
Nice, yes.
That's
But
very nice. But when we discuss about monetization, now a TikToker creating content will be earning money from TikTok,
yes,
and they won't need to come and borrow money
from the loans, the
to
banks,
get loans.
yeah.
Yes, because they're now getting money to sustain their lives and build their lives. So they might develop personally. It's the more I'm able to give to the government.
And
to pay
also,
taxes.
the more the money, those loans build structure. Because what people need, artists need, is not that they bring this money in their pocket. We need that they build proper structure through collaboration, the government and the artists. And then if the structure is there, and monetization is done correctly, copyright is done correctly, it's true. They don't need to give loans to artists because there's a way money is coming directly to them.
Exactly.
And they don't have to pay for interest. And you're right.
So,
you're right.
Yes, it's good to
Give
get
loans
money from the government, and the money sustains the artists.
Yeah.
The money sustains the content creators.
But we need
the
structure.
money sustains. It's good.
Yeah.
The way I said, we have parish development model back home in the parishes.
Yes.
It's good because our parents get the 1 million, go rear chicken, sell it. With time, they bring back the 1 million plus profit.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to say, if you get the chance to meet the president, sell ideas like monetization of apps.
Yes. You know, it's what
Because
Bruce
I'm going
Melody
to
did.
post something on my Instagram, it's going to go viral, it's going to get all the views, all the likes, and I'm going to be able to earn from what I'm creating.
Yes. Directly, clean money.
Clean money.
Not loans.
But now I have to go to a specific team, register with them
Yes.
that I'm a content creator, go through all that process, then get the loan. The loan, it's never guaranteed.
No.
You can either bring it or not.
And you can even lose the money because how do you know that song or that project you're going to work on?
How do you know that now I've come to you, I want 30 million for a video. How sure am I that I'm going to bring back the 30 million? How
Because
sure am I
sometimes
that
in
that song
art, will boost, will hit, and not hit 10 years later? Because you know the songs that start to hit like 10
you
years
might
later.
give me the money today and God forbid I die tomorrow. Who's going to pay it back?
You've put your family into problems.
But now you've monetized all these. You've got copyright. You've monetized all the apps.
The structure is well done.
So
the systems
my
are working.
content still
Makes money.
generates money
Without
even when I'm dead.
loans. Yeah, without loans being put into creators' pockets or...
Exactly.
You're completely right.
Yeah, so sorry to cut you short, but this is so sensitive.
Yes, it is.
My call
Yes.
to the creatives that get a chance, or like the government officials that have children that are content creators, have children that know how to use these social media platforms well. I'm just calling upon you guys to, when you meet the president, please talk about things that will continuously generate income.
Not just personally one person.
Not just getting huge sacks of money and you're giving out loans to these people because you're not guaranteed that they're going to bring it back. So if I don't bring back the money, I'm going to be arrested.
Yes.
But now when my streaming platforms are well structured, I won't be able to, I won't be in trouble with government.
Yeah. It's the reason why I was trying to say something is so Bruce Melody tells the president, is it possible to help us get monetized? Then the president turns and asks, what is he talking about? Because he was like, wait, you're not making money because of monetized. So then they explain to him what monetization means, and then they explain to him why we're not monetized. They give him 3 really good points. But then very few days later, in less than 2 months, probably a month or less, we see Be Creative, which is the one that will be giving loans. And I'm like, is this the solution to the actual problem he was talking about? It's not a bad thought. I'm not fighting Be Creative. Please understand, I'm not fighting be creative. But I'm saying before people start taking loans, can someone first focus on the law, the copyright law? Because there are some things that need to be drafted and drafted again.
Yeah.
Second, can someone also give financial literacy to artists? And someone who's going to teach that financial literacy, it shouldn't be a loan. Because most of the time in education, you're going to give something that you're going to get the profit 10, 15 years later. Yet banks need proper payment every month.
Yeah.
So after they've finished doing the structure of how this money will come from there to the pockets of artists, second, they've provided financial literacy. Even artists know where to write themselves. We don't even, artists now, there's a thing called RSAU, where you have to register yourself. Most artists, really 90% of artists are not registered because they have no idea this thing exists. It has its own problem, I know. It has its own problem. Let's fix those problems. But we need a very strong, this is what I'm trying to say. Experts that understand these things are not listened to.
Yeah,
they are not invited.
When it comes to these copyright things, artists are not the right people to fight for that.
Thank you.
We have intellectual
lawyers, people who actually work in copyrights, like Samuel Sangwa that I was talking about.
Those are the people that have
information
and
skills,
know the right way. Because now, as the artists, we have to be behind. We have to accept to be led.
Yes.
As now,
because we ask questions that we don't know.
You get.
It happened to Bruce. It happened to
you,
Bruce. He didn't have the answer. Didn't have the. He was just like, me, what I know is I need someone to monetize so that I make money.
Yes. For us, artists or the creatives, we are talking about copyright. We just need it.
Yeah.
But we have the actual people to talk about
who work,
who know the real information. So we have to involve them.
Yes.
You understand? Like, let's not have the ego.
I've had him on the podcast. I've had Samuel Sangwa on the podcast because we have to say this. Influencers, artists, we have a big ego. We're trying to understand everything. And then the scary thing I keep seeing, then we influence the public to start saying, it's true, artists are not business people. And I'm like, they're not supposed to be. Artists should collaborate with business people. You can have a small understanding of the financial literacy, but you need to have a manager. That's a fact. First, you need to have a manager. Second, that manager needs to be working with other people that are also dealing with the government. We need structure, and we need to respect the structure. So when loans are going to be given to me personally, you're killing the structure. There should be a structure.
And when you're talking about these things, yes, you started the campaign, but that doesn't mean you should spearhead it.
Especially if you don't have full information.
Yes, you don't have full information. Start the campaign.
Yeah.
Call the people that know more about what you're campaigning for, so that they take the lead.
And let me tell you something.
Because now,
artists that have done it were punished. We have Manny Martin, who was an ambassador of copyright. They don't play his music. We had Cecile Kairebga, who won. She legally went and sued our radio and TV station because they were playing her music without paying copyright. And she won the case.
She won?
And they don't play her anymore. You cannot hear her. And yet her music, I grew up listening to it all the time, but now they don't play her anymore.
No, just imagine the copyright was there and it's working.
Yeah. Properly.
She wasn't. Is she the one who sued? Or let me tell you something.
You understand what I'm talking about?
Let me tell you something. To be honest, as creatives, me personally, I don't know much about copyright. It's not something I can go to the parliament or put a camera in my eyes and
fight it and explain it.
But I know people that specialized in that.
The experts. Respect the experts.
Let's respect them. Let's bring them.
Yeah. People who have spent so many years are trying to understand monetization, trying to understand copyright, trying to understand what are the best laws. Because also, this is not just an African issue. Copyright has been an issue in Europe. The way they do copyright in Europe is not the same the way they do in Asia. It's not the same the way they do in US. So we have to also look at all of them and see which ones worked, which one failed, which one would be the best in an African setting.
Yeah. So to me, we should actually still thank Bruce Melody for
Amazingly.
bringing it up. At
For
least
even saying
there
the
was a
word.
spark.
You know, he sparked the word monetization that everyone
Yes.
was like, what is he talking about?
And you find that we need more people like Bruce Melody.
That's
when he went there, he didn't ask for.
He's selfish.
He didn't go there
Yeah.
as a foundation, as a group of people. No, he talked for everyone.
Yes.
Even the TikToker who skates on the road, he talked for
That woman cooking showing
at
us
home,
how to cook bugali.
cooking with Anderson.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So, his flowers. In Uganda,
Yeah.
flowers to Eddie Kenzo and the whole team. Flowers to everyone that is fighting for copyright, but let's know the right people that can represent us.
Yes, and respect the ones that have done the fight.
You're not the ones.
Yeah, but Man Martin, who has done the fight, and Cecile Kairebga, who has done the fight, also we want to give you your flowers because there's another issue on that one. We have Ivan Boravan. He was an artist and he died.
Yeah.
He had started that copyright war. He's amazing. He did an album called Twaje. It means we're coming. He was responding to Cecile Kairebga, the one who had won the copyright before. So he responded to her because she said, if we come, where will you go?
Yeah.
And then Boravan responds, we're coming. So as we were giving flowers to the amazing Cecile Kairebga and Mani Martin, who have fought the war of copyright, I have to mention Yvan Boravan, who was starting the war also with his new album Twaje. And everyone played it, yet they are not paying copyright.
Yes.
So because he's not here to fight it physically himself anymore, people started playing his songs, yet he had made sure that people understand you cannot play this album if you have not paid copyright. But because
so
he's not here,
they're playing his songs more often.
More often.
You know, we have Chameleon.
Yes.
Jose Chameleon sang a song called Basimo Genze. So Bravan, when he was still alive and made that album, people didn't appreciate it, didn't see the information.
Yes. And yet he had done his part to market it.
Yes. But now he's gone, that's when you see, hey, this guy was right now about the copyright.
And yet they're playing his songs without everyone who's playing his songs without paying him. It's a big issue. Please be aware that he cared about that.
Yes, stop appreciating when someone has gone.
And playing him without paying. Start paying the copyright to his family. Because also copyright should go to the family even if the artist is not still alive. Like Bob Marley's family still gets copyright from the music of Bob Marley. Thank you so much, Mr. Randa. Mr. Randa. Mr. Uganda.
East Africa, Mr. East Africa, Mr.
Actually, that would be dope. Mr. East Africa.
Yeah, God, no. Mr. Africa. Mr. World. God will make it.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. World, for coming to the podcast. I can't wait that we continue this discussion in Uganda.
Yeah, surely.
I told you I will come. Yeah. We'll do the podcast there. Please leave your comments, ask the questions. He's very active. He's very responsive on the social medias. So we put snippets. You can comment, ask him questions. And thank you so much for coming to Rwanda.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for giving me this time. Plus, I want to thank you. Thank you for the dream. It's called
Rota.
Thank you for Rota.
Yes.
Thank you for making sure that these people's voices are heard.
Yes.
Secretly. Thank you for creating a positive impact in people's lives, even with or without a camera.
Yes.
Because what I know about Rota is you can open up as much as you can. And heal because there's no camera that will cause judgment after.
Yes.
You're creating a community that will love the culture. You're creating a community that is being healed, a community that will heal others. And thank you for involving me in
Thank you for
everything.
I didn't think I was
Yeah,
going to get
I
emotional.
appreciate that.
We will talk about Rota, what he's talking about. I haven't talked about it on the podcast yet. But you are right, it's a very sacred space, and it means everything to me because we mumble until we find our language, our culture, our traditions to see how we can have a better ahead and help ourselves with the mental health.
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing the work. Thank you for fighting for the boy child. And we'll keep seeing how he's doing it. We'll go to Uganda. We will see how can we also have that for us.
Yes, surely.
So I hope you enjoy. Keep experimenting with us, all the young people.
Surely.
And all the elders. Don't be shy to become mentors for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Urakoze cyane.
Urakoze. How do you say urakoze in your language?
Webale nnyo.
Webale nnyo,
Yes,
Shaun.
yeah.
Webale nnyo,
Webale
Shaun.
munonga in Runyankole. Webale nnyo in Luganda. Asante sana.
In Swahili.
yeah.
Asante sana, Shaun.
Yes.
That one I know. Asante sana, we know.
Yeah.
There's so many songs about Asante sana. Asante sana, Shaun.
Nzuri.
And asante sana for staying with us, for enjoying. We can't wait to hear from you. See you next time.